welcome back to Moments of Encouragement. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am having so much fun talking with this fine young man, Bret E. Benson, actor. He's funny, model, entrepreneur, host. I mean, he's just doing it all.
You know, one of the things that I got, like I was saying, from a future friend of mine, Will Smith, is that I will not be outworked.
Okay.
And it's one of those things where, like, you could be smarter than me, you could be faster than me, you could be more talented than me. But if you and I get on a treadmill, one or two things are going to happen. Either you're going to get off first, or I'm going to die. Because I will not be outworked. And I've got that written up right in front of my treadmill where I run every morning. But that is something that I got from Will that I really appreciated and took on kind of internalized.
Tell me, where do you see Success Speaking 24/7 in the future? What goals do you have for that?
Yes, in the future, Success Speaking 24/7 is going to be like a household brand. We're going to branch out into T-shirts, kind of like I got an iBook callback T-shirt on. You know, all these are just mine personally right now, but eventually we're going to branch out into T-shirts, bumper stickers, motivational speaking events, and then hosting different motivational speaking events. Like I want to team up with some of my friends that I've learned from, like Alex. We already talked about this, but Alex, you know we got this going on. But we're going to, team up and be able to put on larger and larger events to be able to positively affect people on a larger scale. They have my success bands already before I could even get them out on the site available. They've been selling to where I've had to make sure that I have enough to keep up with the demand of that, which is very fortunate. When I first started on this whole track, I just wanted to be able to repay my parents for everything that they've done for me. Like, my mom, it's just hands down. She's a great mom. You're a great mom now, but my mom is the greatest mom that I know.
Okay.
But she's just, because we all are where we are because of the sacrifices that our parents have made for us.
That's right.
And I just want to be able to. One of my future goals is going to be paying off their house, my mom and dad's house, and making it where they can't not take the money. Like we go straight to the bank,
exactly,
take care of it, and then when they don't get the mortgage in, they'll be like,
"What's going on?
I don't know
It's paid."
I was watching Tyler Perry on the George Lopez show, I believe, doing an interview, and he was talking about when he was first deciding to start TPS Studios, and he looked at it and he was like, "Oh, that's too big. That's too much going on. I probably want to get a smaller studio, right?" And I'm paraphrasing Tyler. And then he went back and couldn't sleep, and he drove back up to the studio and he said, "God, if it's meant for me, I need you to make it plain, right?" And when he walked up to the gates of Tyler Perry Studios, where it is now, there were Bible verses written, tagged onto the gate, and one of the ones was his favorite Bible verse. So it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like when it's time for me, God will kind of let me know. And just like when it was time for me to leave my 9 to 5, He let me know. And I just feel like everything for every person is different, and everybody's got their time to do certain things. This is my time, and I just feel like when it's right and it's that time, I'll just know. I'll just wake up and I'll know. Just like I woke up and I knew that acting was going to be something that I was going to do as a part of a lot of the different visions that God has given to me. That's another thing I want to tell people, that God is not a liar. Okay? So if you have a vision for a business, if you have a vision for anything, that is not given to you on a whim. It was meant for you.
That's right.
And just like, you know, I had a vision of these bands and lots of people, you know, all over the country and all over the world wearing these Success Speaker 24/7 bands. And it's happening now. Like, I wrote it down what I wanted to look like, and I kept speaking it and figured out how to make it happen, and now it's physically here. Like, it's one of those things where, I mean, I'm just blessed. I know that, and you know, it's in His hands.
Yes.
And so, you know, I try to do my own thing once in a while, and then, like, you know, he'll be like, hey,
back over
get back
here.
over here,
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
right.
You know where I'm trying to go.
That's right. That's right.
So-
Well, Bret, I have to say I have thoroughly enjoyed our conversation today. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on Moments of Encouragement. Before we close out, are there any closing remarks that you would like to make?
I just wanted to say that, you know, if you speak what you want into your life and you write it down on tablets, I'm paraphrasing, you know, that Bible verse, but if you speak what you want into your life, it will come. You just have to, the difference between successful people who get what they want and people who started out on a journey but didn't is that they quit. The only thing is that they quit speaking it. Like, once you get that vision of what it is that you're supposed to do, one or two things will happen. Either you will keep speaking it and keep writing it until it happens, or you will change what you speak. And you'll be like, oh, I didn't really want, you know, I didn't really want to be an actor anyway. You know, I didn't really want that job. So one of those two things always happen. So you either will keep speaking it until it happens, or, you know, you'll just decide for some reason that's not what you want, or you'll change your opinion about what you want in life. And there's nothing, you know, necessarily wrong with that, because different changes happen.
Exactly.
With different people. And then I just wanted to make sure, I had a couple people that I just wanted to make sure that I did thank. Jacqueline Waller. Jackie Waller, she is another entrepreneur friend of mine. And she operates a business called Clean Free Fun. And she does radio interviews. And she actually did my first interview that I ever did. And so I just wanted to say what's up to Jackie. And just thank all of my friends and family and my fans from, especially from Facebook. Once again, facebook.com/Bret E. Benson. First team, but I'm just blessed to be around so many great people and people that have been hitting me up from high school that come out and support, you know, when I'm performing at Whole World Theater. Just thank you. I'm just really blessed, and I hope to continue making you guys proud of me.
Wonderful. Well, I thank you so much for coming on Moments of Encouragement today with us, Bret. Thank you so much, and much success to you and your family.
I receive.
Speak it 247.com. Gotta get it right. Thank you, ATL, for joining us. We'll see you next week for Moments of Encouragement.
See you guys.